Hi, I'm Brent. Welcome to Evolve Core 1. Today we're setting the foundation that's going to set the tone for how you move in day-to-day life and in sport. We're focusing on core, we're focusing on balance. This exercise program is going to bring some awareness to what you might need to improve upon. You guys ready to get started here?
Ready.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start off with a warm-up, of course. Drive your knee up to the chest, pull towards the chest. You're going to feel the hamstring stretch out. So we'll alternate sides here, just back and forth. As you feel yourself loosen up, you can pull a little bit harder. Keep your posture nice and tall, okay? So as always, we have 3 mods. Mod 1 is the easiest. Mod 3 is the most difficult, okay? So you may mod up or mod down according to how you feel during the workout. But this is designed to keep you going, to keep your core focused, and work on your stability here. Let's switch it up a little bit. Go into just a partial lunge, right? So step back, and we're just gonna keep moving through this, back and forth. Nice tall posture. Check out tutorials, right? If you need further explanation on how to do these exercises properly, we want to focus on precision of form, okay? So go to tutorials and use those as you need. Keep going here. We're going to go 2 more steps. Last step per side. Excellent. Okay, next one is a little bit of balance. So you're going to take the right leg off the ground, reach just about waist height, and then come back off. Opposite side, reach around waist height, and come back off. Your standing leg should be partially bent the whole time. Okay, we got about 2.5 minutes left of our warm-up. We're gonna go around and take a look at our mods here. We got Bartek,
How you doing?
Mod 1. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Very good. You're here to improve your football, aren't you?
That's right.
Okay, this is gonna help you on that gridiron. Mod 2, we have Courtney.
How's it going?
How are we feeling?
Good, I'm good. I'm ready for this.
Courtney teaches self-defense, I found out. This is gonna help you with your self-defense and balance. If you're feeling at the top of your game, you're gonna go to the Mod 3 position here. Okay, we have Candace here at Mod 3 who's gonna be demonstrating that. All right, so we're gonna switch up the movement. Toes out, push out as you go down into a squat, and then pull back in, squeeze the blades together. So it's out and in, just like that. I want you to really focus on drawing those shoulder blades together. It's important to get those postural muscles active. We want circulation going through all your muscles here. Good, we're gonna go another 5 reps. 4, that's it. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're gonna get you running on the spot, heel kick. So heels come right up to the butt, right? You wanna feel a light stretch through the front of your thigh, and you're engaging the back of your leg here. You can keep the arms pumping as well to help set your cadence. So we'll keep going with that for about 15 more seconds. Excellent, so we're gradually bringing that heart rate up a little bit. A lot of these exercises that we're getting into are slower paced, but you're gonna have to focus on what you're doing. That's it, so let's keep that going. Another 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. I want you to kick right through, kick right through. Again, don't force it. You can kick a little lower to begin with. As you feel yourself loosen up, you can get a little higher. What I don't want you to do is round over, so keep your posture nice and tall. Chest high, shoulders back, always. So in this first set, we're doing 7 exercises with a cardio blowout at the end, and we'll repeat the whole thing again. Good, 5 more kicks. 4, 3, 2, and let's go backwards arm circle. So nice wide circles here. Get the shoulders warmed up. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's repeat opposite direction. Nice and big. Perfect. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, so we're about to end this warm-up. We're gonna start the first round of set A, starting with single leg deadlifts. You guys ready for this? So it's a single leg deadlift, YWT. So a little balance involved here. Stand on your left leg, partially bent, right? You wanna get right out into a 90-degree position if you're Mod 3. Y position with the arms, then W, then T. Then you're gonna shoot right back up and repeat. I want you to stay there till halfway, okay? Ready? 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Here we go. So extend through the crown of your head. Feel yourself elongate. So the head elongates in one direction, the foot in the opposite direction here. So if we look at our Mod 3, again, a lot of balance requirement here. Look at the ankles. Look, a little bit of shaking is normal. You'll feel yourself shaking, particularly on the first set, right? As your body gets used to it, you might find a little bit more stability on the second set. Very good. Switch sides for me. So Mod 2, we have Courtney here, not quite all the way down to 90 degrees, but again, still focusing on straight posture, neutral neck, same arm movement. Very good. Same stability, that's it. Good, so if you're having a problem with balance, focus on one spot on the ground. Find that little speck on the ground that you can focus on to maintain your balance. That's it, last 3 seconds. Let's go one more rep here. Find your balance, Bartek. Nice job. Okay, Next is the ballet squat. So we're gonna go 45 degrees with the toes. Arms are overhead, okay? Get onto your toes. 2 seconds on the way down, all the way to 90 for mod 3. Hold for a second, and then 2 seconds on the way up. Stay on your toes the whole time, okay? Starting in 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice and controlled. Good, Bartek, did you know it's a requirement now for the NFL to at least do 10 hours of ballet in their training?
Oh, that must be new. I didn't hear about that one.
But in all truth, a lot of football players do incorporate it. Great for balance, great for stability, right? You're focusing on movement patterns with ballet. Very effective training, cross-training for the sport. Good, keep it going. We have about 15 seconds left. So difference with mod 2 here, we got the arms straight out in T position. We're going a little bit deeper than mod 1. In mod 1, you have the hands on the hips. Good, almost there. We should get 2 more reps. Mod 3, we're staying right above the head with those hands. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, hello planks come next. You're gonna go left forearm, right? Plant your forearm on the ground. Stack your feet. You wanna pack your shoulder. And what I mean by that is you wanna make sure you set your chest high, shoulders back, and that shoulder is in a locked position directly above the elbow, okay? From there, you're gonna raise your hand in the air. You're gonna come all the way down towards the head or towards the ear, then all the way down to the hip. The whole time, your hips should stay stable and elevated, okay? I'll let you know when to switch sides. Starting in 3 seconds, 2, and here we go. Let's go over to Bartek first here. So mod 1, main difference here is you have your bottom leg bent 90 degrees, top leg still straight, hips are still elevated, and we're not coming all the way to the head, we're coming right sort of straight as a T, perpendicular to the ground. But you feel that lower side, right?
Yep.
There we go. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you go down. We got 1 more rep and we'll switch sides. Yeah, so switch sides for me. So difference here with the mod 2. We're staggering the feet. So again, nice straight line from shoulder, hip, and then right between the feet is where that line ends. Hips are nice and high. Good, and we're getting a little fuller range of motion with the arm. Breathing, staying focused, keeping that core drawn tight. Excellent, and we finish up here with our mod 3. Last rep, 2, and 1. Okay, so next one, we're gonna stay on the ground. Lie on your left side for me. It's all about the uptown crunch. We're going uptown today. So what you wanna do is you're gonna put your arm against the ground, have your fingers extended towards the ceiling, right hand behind the head. And what you're gonna do is bend your legs slightly. We're gonna hover off the ground. You wanna contract that lower side, bring your rib cage to your hip, okay? Your legs stay still, your upper body moves. It's not a huge range of motion, okay? So don't worry about the size of the motion. Focus on that contraction, all right? Let's start in 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Good, so we're hovering with those legs and we're squeezing that lower side. There we go. Excellent.
Nice
So
one.
exhale every time you feel that, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good, so just because your hand is here, make sure you're not pulling on your head as well. We wanna make sure your head stays neutral, okay? This is more just to guide the movement. These exercises are all about precision of form today. All about precision. Let's switch sides, guys. We wanna make sure we're getting the exact form down, right? We're setting a foundation here. So let's do the movements correctly. Excellent. All right, mod 1. Feeling the crunch, right? Perfect, so you can see that rib cage coming closer to the hip each time. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight and hovering, okay? Last 2 seconds and done, very good. All right, next one, the sneaky bear. We're gonna get into a bear position, which means your knees are off the ground or on all fours, okay? Go a little wider in shoulder width to start. And what you do is you're gonna lift your right arm, left foot off the ground and then switch sides, left arm, right foot. 2 second hold each lift, okay? So keep it controlled. We wanna focus on hip stability. Keep the hips very still. Let's start in 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Here we go. The difference here with our mod 1, so Bartek is dropping a knee one at a time here. Different with the no shoes there.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, keep that core nice and tight. Very good. So again, don't get married to your mod here. Feel free to move around. If you feel comfortable and you're at mod 1, move up to mod 2. Here, there's more stability involved, okay? So we're just lifting the hands, not the legs. But again, we're watching for stable hips here, stable hips. Good, at self-defense, how do you fight off a bear? How do you stay away from a bear attack, seeing as we're doing a bear exercise here?
You probably want to run.
You probably want to run or stay indoors. Stay indoors might work. Good, keep it going. So main difference here, we're lifting opposites, right? Again, a lot of stability required. Last rep here, and done. Excellent, way to finish. Okay, the balancing press comes next. So I'll get you standing up. We're gonna stand on your left leg to start. So left leg slightly bent. Hands are up like you're gonna press overhead. And And what's happening here is you're gonna press straight up overhead as your leg goes out to the side, to the right, bring it back down, and press to the opposite side. So 45-degree in each direction, starting in 3 seconds. 2 and 1. So shoulders are back, chest is high. Very good. So we're swinging side to side. Nice. Knees bent. The one that you're standing on is going to be bent always. That's going to help your stability by engaging the glutes. So the difference with your mod 2, we're touching down to the ground. We're not going all the way across. Let's switch sides. So we're basically going out to the right and then stopping center. Still getting that pressing action, still focusing on the balance. Mod 1, we have Bartek here, standing still, one leg off the ground, focusing on just stabilizing as we're pressing. Very good. So exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. How heavy are those weights, Bartek?
100 pounds.
100 pounds. Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. We have 3 seconds left till we finish this one. Last 2 and 1. All right, let's stand on both feet, partial bend at the knees, arms right overhead, okay? You're gonna go into the rotating sacks in here. So what happens is you're going to bend to the right first, come back up, exhale, and rotate the same direction, okay? Then we're gonna repeat the opposite direction. All right, let's start in 3 seconds here. 2 and 1. So reach as far upwards as you can, okay? Really extend over, feel that stretch before you come back up for the rotation. The main difference with mod 2, of course, you're gonna go bent elbows, okay? So 90-degree elbow position. Excellent, good. And notice the hips stay pretty still all the way through the movement, right? That is your hinge point. Core stays tight, hips stay still. Good, and then mod 1, we got Bartek with the hands by the waist, okay? Side to side, still keeping those shoulders back, focusing on posture. You want to turn with your head as well, right? So the head follows the body's movement.
This is one of my favorites.
One of your favorites. It's a great stretch, right? Again, you're stretching and lengthening, and then all of a sudden you're contracting as you come back up. Great exercise. Good, last 3 seconds. 2 and 1. All right, guys, it's time to get into that blowout. We're gonna start off with a forward plank. So you're on your forearms. Let's go right arm above the left arm, okay? So here's your position. All I want you to do is hold that for now. I will tell you whether you're moving right or left, and we'll move through this. Here we go. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Good. Okay, so this is controlled for everything. Controlled breathing and controlled body. As you move through, when I get you to move, I want you to try to keep your hip height at the same level, and you're just basically rotating without dropping the hips. Imagine your midsection as a cylinder, right? You're gonna stay very secure and stable with that cylinder as you turn. All right, guys, in 3 seconds, I'm gonna get you to go onto your left forearm, okay? So you're gonna open up to the right in 3, 2, and 1. So open right up to your right. Nice, nice. Perfect. So mod 2 here, staggered foot position, hips remain high, head is neutral. Excellent job. Good, good, good. All right, mod 1, we have that bottom knee bent. Another 3 seconds, guys, and we're gonna go back to neutral, then right over to the opposite side. 2 and 1. So let's rotate. Imagine that cylinder stays level, doesn't drop. That's it, Bartek. Perfect. And you're probably asking yourself, how is this a blowout? Well, this is a blowout for stability, right? So we don't have our heart rates jacked up too high. It's different than other blowouts. Focus has to be there. We have to zone in on what's really important here foundationally, and it can get pretty tough to hold these positions for long periods of time. All right, another 3 seconds.
Rocky.
How you doing? A little bit of rocky there?
A little bit.
If I push you side to side, you're gonna, you're pretty good, you're pretty solid.
no.
All right, let's go back to neutral. Yeah, and then switch right away. Good, back to neutral again, and switch right away. So I want you to go back and forth to the end here. We got 7 seconds left. Roll like a cylinder, don't drop the hips down. We're almost there, 3 seconds, 2 and 1, excellent. Very good, very good. Okay, a little break here. We got 45 seconds, nice job. That is round 1. Bartek, don't leave me hanging. All right, so grab a little sip of water. So again, think about it. There's no weights here. There's no equipment required, right? There's no excuses. You can do this workout anywhere. And that's what we're doing. We're building that foundation right here, right now, without any equipment, just our own bodies. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we're gonna get into the second round. Now, second round of set A. You've gone through the first round, things become familiar. I want you to really focus in, push yourself a little more if you can, move up a mod, okay? Try to do better in this round than you did in the first round, even if it's that much better, okay? Okay, single leg deadlift with YWT. Stand on your left leg, leg bent, go down into your deadlift, 90 degrees at mod 3, YWT, scoop right back up into that Y. Here we go, 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Here we go. Good, excellent. So you hear about core all the time, right? What is core? People think of a six-pack. It's not all about the abs. right? The core is everything. It's so many muscles incorporated in the core. There's inner core, there's outer core. You have your abdominals, your obliques, your low back, your internal muscles, also your hips. All the muscles that surround your pelvis are essentially core muscles. One more rep, guys. Let's switch sides. So keep that in mind when you're going through this, right? Think about what you're working here. It's not just your abs. You're using your body as a unit, right? When you go to pick something up, when you go to play your sport, to hit a tennis ball across the court, you need these muscles to be working very effectively and in unison. And that's what this is all about. We have 5 seconds left. 3, that's it. Squeeze those blades. 2 and 1. Excellent. Okay, overhead position if you're in mod 3 with the hands. Ballet squat on the toes, 45-degree bend at the feet. Come right down, 2 seconds. Hold for 1, 2 seconds on the way up, hold for 1, and then repeat up and down. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're gonna move a little quicker in the transitions, guys. That's it. Nice and controlled. Hold for 1 at the bottom still. Perfect. So we're going a little bit less range of motion with mod 1 here, but still we're focusing on that balance. When you're on the toes, your body's talking, right? You're moving a little bit, your body wants to get off balance. Your brain and your body are communicating with each other to maintain that position. Try to stay as high on the toes as you can, right? Challenge yourself a little more. If you were almost heels on the ground on the first round, I want you to lift the heels up further on this round. You can always get a little bit further with progression. And each set here, that's it. Nice job. Exhale up. Good. Mod 2, hands are out. Not quite to 90, but pretty darn close. Mod 3, we're going all the way to 90. Hands are all the way up. Shoulders are back. We're feeling good. Last rep. 2 and 1. All right, let's wave hello here. Into our hello planks. Back on the left arm, okay? Get your hips up. Arm extended, down to the ear, back to the hip. Contract that lower side, okay?
Ready.
3 seconds. 2 and 1, here we go. Good, so if you're looking at improving on this exercise, if you were finding it easy or not too difficult on mod 1 or mod 2, move up to mod 3, okay? Always move up if you can. All right, how are we doing?
Oh, super.
Hello.
Like,
Good.
it's tough.
Excellent. So keep those hips nice and high. So go to the opposite side for me. Think about drawing that belly button to the spine through the whole thing. That's what I want you to focus on. So contract here, and that lower side is keeping you in a nice straight line. All right, so mod 2 and mod 3 here. Main difference, the arm isn't going all the way to the head, and then the feet are staggered as opposed to stacked, which is a little bit easier because you're widening the base. Still challenging though, right? Don't be fooled. It's still challenging. Last 4 seconds, isn't it, Court? 3, 2, and relax. We're back to uptown crunch here. So, lying on your left side, upper arm on the ground, left fingers pointed towards the ceiling, right hand behind the head. All right, we're gonna hover with those legs, and legs stay still as your upper body comes up, shortening that gap between rib cage and hip. Here we go. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. All right, right up and down. So again, on this one, focus on joint alignment. So I wanna see shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle, okay? So Bartek's doing a fine job here, nice straight line. You can feel that contraction each time. Exhaling as you come up. Use that breath, right? The diaphragm is also a stability muscle. If you use it properly, you're gonna be much more effective with this. Turn sides for me. Yeah, so we got Courtney in mod 2. Main difference here, the legs are coming up, staying in position, and then just dropping to the ground, right? So not coming too much higher than parallel, but we're getting a short rest at the bottom between each rep, as opposed to mod 3 where we're hovering the entire time. We have 3 seconds left. That's it, Candice. Last 2 and 1. Nice job. Okay, it's the sneaky bear. We're getting back into that. So on all fours, lift right arm, left foot, 2-second hold, back down, left arm, right foot. You don't need to lift too high on this. Keep the hips still. 3 seconds, 2, and let's go. Here we go. Good, so how do you do better on this? I want you to focus on still hips. I always use that analogy of a glass of water or whatever's important to you fluid-wise, right on your back. You don't want to lose it, right? Maintain that position. Nice and controlled. A full 2 seconds, 2001, 2002, and then drop down. Good, so main difference here with mod 2, we have Courtney just lifting the hands, still focusing on that pelvic stability, right? That's the key here. Draw the belly button tight to the spine. Excellent, very good. Bartek, you doing okay here?
I'm doing good.
All right, good. So we're just dropping one knee at a time here with Bartek's position in mod 1. Still, hips are very still, and that's what we want to maintain. They're just coming up and down, but they're not rocking side to side, right? 3 seconds, 2 and 1. We're back up standing, balancing press. Left leg is what we want to stand on. Arms are up with those weights, and you're pressing straight up, leg goes out to the right, and then swing back to the opposite side, okay? So swing right, swing left. Tap the foot. All right, 3 seconds, 2 and 1. I'll let you know when you hit halfway. That's it. Tapping foot, Tapping foot, very good. So try to extend that reach, see where you can get. That's it. Good, so that's a great crossover that Candace is getting there. She's getting all the way to the other side. All right, we got Courtney here with mod 2. We're going from midline to right side. Okay, switch sides for me. Excellent, good. And if you imagine, Bartek alluded to 100 pounds he's pressing, but if you imagine you're pressing weight, guess what has to happen here? You're pressing weight up. You have to contract everything to maintain that body's position. So use that as a cue for yourself as well throughout this. We have about 3 more reps left here, guys. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the rotating Saxon. So hands are straight up, lean towards your right side. Feel that stretch through your obliques. Come back up and rotate towards that same side. And repeat on the opposite side. 3 seconds till we go. 2, and 1. If you're in mod 2, you're gonna go 90-degree position with your arms. Same movement though, okay? So feel that stretch as you go over, stretching, contracting, and rotating. Excellent. Good, good, good. We'll keep this going. And mod 1, same rotation, same movements, but we got the hands on the hips. Good, so you might not be able to get as far with your rotation, but that's fine. Go to where your body will allow you to go on this, okay? Yeah, stretch, rotate. We have about 15 seconds left, so let's finish this strong. Good, yes, with each one, see if you can get a millimeter further. Let's see that stretch. Very good, very good. Nice. We're almost at the blowout, guys, almost there. Let's go one more rep. We got 3 seconds, 2, and 1. All right, let's start on your right forearm. Open up to the left.
Switch it up.
All right, hand is up. Head is neutral. You can look up at your hand or keep your hand neutral as long as your neck's in a straight line. That's my concern. We're gonna hold this for about 15 seconds. Yeah, that's great. Good, yeah, so feel where your hips are in space, right? If you feel your hips are moving backwards a little bit, I want you to go ahead and try to correct that position, right? So think of that nice straight line all the way down. If you're crooked, guess what happens? You start using your back and other muscles that we're not really trying to focus on in that way, okay? So we're using the whole core. We're almost there. Yeah, let's switch sides. Immediately, right to center and over. Yeah, perfect. Again, so you can go stack feet, widen the base. If it's difficult, you can widen the base. Solid as a rock, did I hear?
Solid like a rock.
All right, good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ticklish too. Solid as a rock and ticklish. Good, okay, let's go back to the other side again. Right from center, all the way back, open up left. Perfect. I didn't know you were that ticklish. Good, keep it going. Nice, great form, guys, great form. Straight lines all the way through. We have about 40 seconds left. Good, back to center, right through again, one more time, and then we're gonna hold in center for a bit.
Let's do this.
Good, hold for 10. Excellent. Good, good. We're almost finished the express version, guys. Express core 1.
Woo!
Good, okay, go center and hold that now.
Here we go.
Good, so imagine your shoulders directly above the elbow the whole time, right? Shoulders above the elbow, core is engaged, draw that belly button tight. Use your breath, breathe in, breathe out. Nice, long, deep breaths here, very important. Low back should not start to drop on this. We have about 7 seconds left, guys. 6,
Almost there,
5,
almost
breathe
there.
it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you guys made it. Let's stand up. Give it to me. Excellent. You just completed the express core 1. Well done, well done.
There we go.
There we go.
That's better.
Awesome. Grab some water. We're gonna get into a little bit of a cool down now, okay? That was great. So you should feel that everywhere. You should feel rejuvenated, right?
I love holding the plank that
A little bit of a sore stomach. A little bit. All right, so we're gonna swing it out a little bit, okay? So just let your arms guide the way here. Your heel can come off the ground. Doesn't have to be fast. Doesn't matter how far you get. Just a nice light turn each time. Good, another 10 seconds of that. And then we're gonna do a little bit more isolation with the stretching. Good, so it's important to always continue to drink throughout your workouts, even if it's a slower workout like this, right? But you don't want to be waterlogged, particularly with a core workout. You don't want a bunch of water gurgling in your stomach while you're doing a plank like that. Okay, come out of that position for me. Doesn't feel good, right?
No.
All right, stand up on your left leg. You're gonna pull your foot back. We're gonna stretch through your quadricep. So nice tall position here. Pull right back. You can use both hands if you need to, or one hand's fine as well. We're still focusing on your balance here. It hasn't ended. It goes all the way through the cool down.
All the way through.
So if you find you're a little wavery, bend that leg, right? When you bend the knee that you're standing on, immediately you're gonna have more control over your stability. We wanna keep that in check. There we go.
Feels good.
So we don't do just ab workouts here at Evolve. We work the whole core. It's about the whole body, functional movements using the body as a unit. We want these movements to allow us to be better in life, in sport, and everything that we do, right? When's the last time you did a sit-up?
Yesterday?
Yesterday? Getting out of bed, right? It's the only time you do a sit-up is when you get out of bed. It's the only time. You don't need to do sit-ups. Okay, switch sides for me. Same thing. Good. And we don't want to be a mirror athlete, right? Train everything you see in the mirror. Got the six-pack, chest, biceps, turn around. You're getting back injuries, all these problems because you're not working the posterior chain. So it's important to balance things out. Especially for sport, football, combat sports like that.
Absolutely.
Wow, definitely important. All right. Okay, go to the ground for me on the knees, both knees. Right, we're gonna go left hand on an angle towards the right, right hand on top. Drop the left hip to the left heel. Pull against the ground, exhale.
It's a good lat stretch.
Feel that, yeah, feel the lat stretch. And the deeper you go, if you have tight hips, you'll feel a little bit of the glute stretch as well, right? Right through the side of the hip. Perfect. With core, you know, a lot of us are conscious of feeling bloated, eating too much. There's a Japanese tradition. It's all about eating till you're 80% full. Your brain and your gut are communicating, but it's a slow communication line. If you're eating quickly, guess what? You get about 110, 120% full. 20 minutes later, you can't move, right? So try to take longer to eat, chew your food more. Opposite side, so switch sides.
And food's so delicious.
And food is so delicious, but enjoy your food, right? It's a good excuse to enjoy your food. But you can check out Evolve Nutrition, get more information on nutrition. It's so key to not only your metabolism and how you look, but how you feel, your energy, right? How your body uses energy. It's very important. All right, another 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's stand up. Nice job. You completed the express program of Core 1. Come on here, come on in here, come on in here.
Oh, nice.
Excellent job, guys. We all feel good after that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes?
actually.
All right, thanks for joining us. I'm Brent, and this is Evolve.